Well, it's that time of year again, despite that time of year already happening earlier this year, but you know what I mean. These are a couple of demos that I've been trying out recently that were small enough to justify a collated video, but maybe not quite big enough to justify their own individual videos. So, without any further ado, here are 3 demos I've tried recently that I would consider worth checking out. Webbed by Sbug Games. Contents include platforming, spiders, and whimsy. Webbed is a 110% wholesome web-em-up platformer from the creators of Stab 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 from earlier this year. It's a bright, colourful adventure spinning the tale of a cute little Australian spider on a quest to rescue her boyfriend from a bowerbird and the many cute bug friends she makes along the way. Naturally, some of you may consider this spider apologist propaganda, since we all know that 90% of Australian wildlife is able to kill you stone dead, with the other 10% simply biding their time. This is all true. However, Webbed offers an olive branch to the arachnophobes out there who still want to try this out, since the game will offer a more insectoid player model option. It basically turns you into a cute little pom-pom and gets rid of the spindly legs. It's a nice touch, and I appreciate the dev making that concession. Still, the game looks promising, with the demo offering a sizable playground to muck around in, using a dynamic web spinning system to not only let you scale the environment and swing from threads, but create on-the-fly platforms and networks to scale more hazardous or complicated environments. Hunt down pollen, gobble up fruit flies, and return a worker to their glorious socialist hive. Did I mention you can also shoot lasers from your eyes? Yeah, you can do that too. I don't want to spoil too much more about this demo, so all I can really suggest is you go out and try it right now. It's light-hearted and extremely fun for what it is so far, and I can only hope it's going to be a much grander and more interesting and deep experience to come. The Enigma engine by Basalt. Contents include PS1 graphics, strike-breaking, and ball-crushing industrial terror. The DreadX and Haunted PS1 collections have been a showcase for some fantastic indie horror projects recently, with Basalt Tower preparing to launch their first contribution to the DreadX 3 collection, Matter Over Mind. It's worth highlighting another project they're also fleshing out, the Enigma engine. As a premise, it's simple. Restart the Enigma engine. Whatever that is. Located somewhere within the bowels of a labyrinthine industrial facility where luminous green sludge flows under rusted grates, an ominous groaning echoes down cramped hallways, and everyone else down here tries to twist your head off. Movement is deliberately slow, never allowing you to easily outpace your pursuers. Your only means of defence, a piddly 2-shot pistol, is as beat up as everything else, useless at anything other than point-blank range. While short, the Enigma engine nails a very specific dreamlike sense of powerlessness without taking away total agency. You can run, but never fast enough. Fight, but you never have enough ammo to take on all of them. Restart the Enigma engine. Don't ask why. There is no why. As a small aside, I also just felt that the whole idea of working your way through a shutdown facility, fighting people who have clearly been working down there in order to perform a task, really sounds like being a scab breaking a strike. Don't know if that was just me, but something to dwell on. You can try out the demo on the developer's itch.io page. Links to the DreadX 3 collection and the dev's Twitter feed will be below. Leaden Sky by Helgas95. Contents include extreme gore, hilarious edginess, and boob jiggle physics. Now, when I say that Leaden Sky is one of the more enjoyably trashy, edgy games I've played, please bear in mind I've played Hatred, Postal 2, and The Dark Inside Me. I know my edgy trash. Excessively dark and broody art style? Check. Wafer-thin plot to justify the ludicrous amounts of violence? Check. Busty love interest that doesn't wear armour so he can keep her boobs in view? Double D check. Lovingly rendered and implemented dismemberment mechanics that verge on borderline fucking torture porn? Oh yes. Very, very much yes. Shot down and suffering from amnesia, we play as some dickhead who looks like the bastard love child of every other cover shooter protagonist for the last 15 years, and his supportive, confident, and absolutely stacked girlfriend, who apparently thought a Black Ops mission would be a good date night, I think. Anyway, the game is a straightforward side-scrolling shooter against legions of gun-wielding bandits, and them. Which all serves as an excuse for the player to dick around with various weapons as they blow people into screaming, bleeding chunks, weeping, gasping for air through their crushed throats, until you silence them with a single terminal round to the skull. Oh, good game. Good game. Could use some more fleshing out and add some more variety to the gunfights, but otherwise pretty solid. You can check it out on the game's IndieDB page. Just, don't go out at night.
He put this on himself. I'll kill you all. Put this on himself.
Anyway, that wraps it up for the demo recap. Quite a short one this time round. I didn't have a huge amount to pass up that I wasn't going to go into greater detail. I have a couple of other things I will be playing through in slightly more detail because they are more narratively focused. But apart from that, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully these have turned you on to some interesting games you'll find out about more of in the future. When the thing, I didn't write this bit in the script, and I'm now freestyling. It's all gone fucking wrong. Oh no! Thank you very much for listening to me ramble, and goodbye.